I got the thumbs up. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for joining us today and every day. Today, we have a special guest with us. She reached out to us. She is a content creator, model, hairstylist. I mean, I think probably the list is it's of the things that she doesn't do is probably shorter. But please, everyone, give a warm welcome to Miss Nika Jackson. Ooh.
Okay. Hello, razzle dazzle.
There you go. Full studio audience, right? Not really. I wouldn't be able to do this if there was a bunch of people in here. This is why I like doing it like this.
Yeah, it's better that way.
I'm a bit of an introvert.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't take you for an introvert.
Yeah, that's because there's no one in here. I can act a fool in here, you know?
Yeah.
So how are you?
I'm good.
Thanks for
I feel
joining us.
good. How are you?
Good. I'm doing great. Now that we're here. So, Miss Nika, you sent me your bio. Thank you for that. Not too many people do. I usually have to do legwork, and I don't like doing that. You help me be lazy.
Oh.
But in your bio, you were born here in Jacksonville. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Born and raised.
How old are you?
I'm 23.
23.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've lived here 23 years.
Yes.
When did you decide to start doing hair and makeup and modeling and all that good stuff?
So I was about 12
Okay.
when I started doing hair.
Mm-hmm.
I started doing family hair first. I wasn't good at it, but I did what I did. And then I started to do my hair, and I said, "Wait a minute, I'm doing pretty good. I think maybe I should start doing other people's hair just to, see where I'm at."
Right.
And I did a family member's hair, and then they suggested somebody for me, and then they said, "Oh my God, girl, you should start doing hair." I was like, me? Actually starting a business and doing other people's hair. I'm like, oh God. So one particular day, I did my hair and I posted it. Never posted my hair, never posted my content before, and it blew up. And I had so many people, you should do hair. And from that moment, I said, you know what? I'm just going to start my business. I'm just going to start doing it. And before you knew it, I was able to quit my job. I hated my job. I was a server. I was getting paid no money.
Yeah.
And I really think that everything happens for a reason. So the end of my time working at that job, I had just started my hair business. And it just started flourishing. And I was like, okay, yeah, this is what I'm going to do.
So at 23, when did you decide to go full time with the hair?
I was 22.
Oh, so only a year.
Only a year.
Nice.
Only
And
a
you
year.
were able to break away from a job,
Yes.
and it's
Yes.
still doing good.
I'm still doing good with that.
Nice. Congratulations. It's hard to do in this day and age.
It is.
To start a business from scratch. Even if you're great at something, it might not. It might be a flop.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing is consistency, because there was a lot of times where I gave up, or I almost gave up. It got to one of those points where running a business, you have to remember some days you might not make money, some days you will, but it's about believing in yourself. And I had to believe in myself. It got to a point where I had no choice. I started to become a little delusional with my goal and my dream, to where I was able to see the fruits of my labor just by staying consistent. And I feel like a lot of times people don't realize you might not see success as soon as you start, but if you stay consistent, it will follow you. So it is hard. It's very hard, but if it's something that you truly want, I'll tell anybody, go for it. Just go for it. You never know. I did not know where that was going to take me. I had clients who came from different cities coming to see me. It's just huh? I barely posted my work on TikTok, and I had a client, I found you on TikTok. TikTok? I post on Instagram. You found me on TikTok? So it's just you just never know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And you got to stick with it. And consistency
Yeah.
is a huge part of making it successful. The content creation side, a lot of business owners, they'll start a business and not realize that they have to become a content creator as well.
Yes.
And has that been a challenge for you?
No, that's actually the best part for me because
Really?
I've been doing content pretty much since I was maybe in middle school. I always knew I was going to be on the camera. I love the camera. Shout out to you. Shout out to me. I love the camera. So content was never an issue with me. It was more so of when you have a passion, when you have a dream, sometimes it is kind of hard to put that out. I never had a problem putting myself out, but my baby, you know, my hair business is my baby. And I didn't want people to judge me or like criticize me because I'm starting from ground zero.
Right.
So it was just one of those moments where I just said, I love content. I love my personality. I love what I do. I love my business. Let's just figure out a way to put it all together so that I can be my most authentic self showing up. So it was never a problem for me. If anything, it actually gave me a really good boost.
Well, I can definitely tell you have a lot of personality.
Oh,
yeah,
thank you.
Yeah, I watched your confession time.
Yay.
I don't go on Instagram a lot. If I'm posting, I post and ghost, and then I'm out of there. You know, I try to limit myself to the amount of screen time. Of course, life happens, and you get on that thing, and brain rot happens. But I did watch some of your videos, and I'm like, you know, you have that like. I don't even know who to compare it to, but I feel like the energy you have in your videos is very, you know, you got a lot of energy and the way you edit and everything. Who taught you how to do all the editing and everything? You just learned on your own?
Literally me. Like, I don't know why, but I have a passion for, like, editing content. I just love me so much.
I mean, you gotta.
So I just watch the videos over and over. Like, I like this, I don't like this. And I'm a perfectionist a little bit, too. So it's like I try to make sure I don't spend so much time worrying about editing. I worry about, all right, I know people's going to like this. I know it's authentic. I know it's real. Let me just post it. And I think it is easier to make the videos come together. So I think that's what it is for me.
Well, like I mentioned earlier, like I was asking you about your hair, you know, because I watched the video of when you were doing your hair, and I said you skipped a lot of the doing parts. But I think that, I mean, I'm not a hair person. I mean, even though I have a lot. You know, I don't do anything with it but brush it sometimes. And
that bun is nice though.
Thank you.
Icy. Icy. Icy.
It's a standard bun, according to their friend who's a hairstylist as well. But yeah, I like appreciated that you kind of cut out a lot of the. People leave a lot of fat on the meat, you know what I mean? Sometimes, and with the content, and I think that you have a good knowledge of what people want.
Yeah.
You know, they want to see you.
Yeah.
I think when it comes to content, they're less worried about like what you're doing, and they're just there to see you.
Right.
For me, it's less about me and more about you know the people that come on the show, which is perfect.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I like how you do things. I like your energy, and so I'm really. Thank you for reaching out to come onto the show.
Thank you.
It's just it's a difficult endeavor to always book a guest every week.
Yeah.
So it helps when you reach out. So thank you. But yeah, so okay, I had a question about how are you doing like mobile hair? Like you go to your clients or do you have them come to you?
So they come to me. I was able to get a place that had multiple rooms.
Okay.
So I took one of my rooms and I made my hair salon.
Oh, nice.
Basically in there. So yeah, they basically just come to me. Sometimes I do travel when the price is right.
Yeah.
Always, but it's mostly at my home.
Yeah. What kind of clients are like your best clients? Do you do like weddings and stuff like that?
I say my favorite clients are the ones who are traveling because they come, they already know what they want. They already know the style. They already know how they like it. I never have any problems. I never really have problems anyways. But the clients who are going on trips, their hairstyles are typically more unique.
Okay.
And I like more unique styles.
Flex your creativity a little bit.
Yeah, and it kind of gives me a challenge too. I like a challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Would you ever do weddings and wedding parties?
That is definitely a goal.
Is it?
A
lot of money in that.
Oh my God.
A lot of headaches too.
Hey, I wouldn't mind. Just give me some Advils. Give me a leave.
When you have like 12 women, you know, if it's a big wedding party. Like, what was the
Yeah.
last wedding you did? I mean, where you were in? Guys, I want to introduce real quick my daughter, Bianca.
Hi.
She doesn't have a mic right now, but she's shadowing Patrick. Sorry to do this on your podcast, Nika, but
okay.
Patrick's about to have a baby. Well, not him, but my other daughter, Gabby. So Bianca has offered to sit in and produce. Okay, we'll skip that question.
Oh, shit. There was a good amount of people.
A good amount of people. She did lost count.
I sure did.
She hit that pen too hard.
No pen. Probably like 8 girls. I don't know about 12 bridesmaids.
Yeah. Even
That's a
8,
lot.
I could imagine
Yeah, even 8 is a lot.
with a short time frame.
Yeah,
that's
and you gotta realize women, they like their hair the way they like it.
And
yeah.
the bride has
And
an
the bride,
idea of
it-
how they want
You
everyone to
better
look.
not mess up.
Mm,
That can mess up everything for you.
it really can.
Yeah.
I've dealt with bridezillas.
Oof, that feels like a lot of work already. I don't even gotta.
Yeah, that's why I'm like I raise my prices so astronomically. I don't get any business anymore, which is fine. No, I don't want to do weddings, but if somebody comes through with the cheddar, I'll break it down for
Hey.
them. You know, and I think that's probably a good business model
Yeah.
for you too.
Yeah.
How long is like a typical hair session?
Ooh. Typically around 5 to 6 hours.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of my clients, they love like the small braids. They like
Mm.
long lasting braids. So typically smaller braids take about 5, 6 hours.
What would you do to my hair?
Oh. A
You
lot
saw
of
it down
styles.
whenever you got here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, a lot of styles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I can see like cornrows.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, maybe I'll hit you up one day and we'll do that. we'll collaborate on some content
I love it.
just to mess around. I don't know.
Salt and pepper cornbread. I like that.
Well,
Salt and pepper.
well, I got the salt and pepper for sure. I already bring that to the house. So you are also a model.
Yes, I am.
So, like, what type of modeling? Because you know, I was pulled kicking and screaming into the modeling world, and I have a lot of friends that are in that realm. But I know that there's like runway models and photography models and all that good stuff. What's your
So I'm not into runway yet, but I do. I model for brands, clothing brands, beauty
Nice.
brands, a little bit of fashion as well. I started modeling around December of 2024.
okay?
A couple years before that, I was at an event, and this guy came up to me. He said, well, who do you model for? And I'm like, you talking to me? I don't model. Like, I don't get on the camera. I don't know what you're talking about. He was like, well, you should definitely model. And I'm like, I'll pass. He was like, well, if you change your mind, gave me a card.
Mm-hmm.
I threw that card right away.
Really?
Yes. I said, I'm not getting on nobody's camera. No. A couple years after that, I was actually asked to be a model for a clothing brand.
Is it someone here locally?
Locally, Outlandish.
I
He's
haven't heard of them yet.
Yeah,
I've had like a few different clothing models on.
Yeah.
Stay Young, Scared Money,
I've heard of Scared Money.
and what was he's gonna kick my ass. Ivan's gonna whoop my butt.
Into my lucky fool.
Lucky Fool.
Yeah.
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 Gee, sorry, Ivan. You know, and they've all become very good friends of mine. I didn't know if you had modeled for any of those guys.
No, I do know those brands though. So if y'all see me,
Hit her up.
I'm available.
Don't play.
Don't play. Period. But yeah, so after that I did the shoot and I felt something weird. Like I felt good, but I felt like it was something that I was supposed to be doing. Like I'm like, why am I not in the camera? Like I love the camera. And then I realized it was more of trauma than anything.
What
It
kind of
wasn't that I
trauma?
wasn't it wasn't that I didn't want to, is that I didn't it was that I didn't believe that I deserved to be on a camera. I didn't feel I had the beauty like the beauty that matched the standards today.
Oh.
And it was something that I definitely had to look at. I'm big on healing. I'm big on healing out loud as well. So it was one of those things where I kind of had to sit with myself and say, why don't I feel like I deserve this?
Right.
Like I get opportunities, and these people aren't coming to me for no reason. You know, it's something that they see in me. Why can't I see it in myself? So it took a lot for me to see it, but I was glad I was able to heal that part of me who didn't feel like she was worthy of being in the camera.
Yeah.
Who didn't feel like she was worthy of people seeing, because I'm beautiful.
Yeah.
And why shouldn't people be able to see? Y'all see
Agreed.
me? Anyway, why don't I feel worthy? So after that shoot, I just was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a try again. And I did it again. Next thing you know, photographers out of nowhere like asking me for free. Could you please come like shoot for me? Could you do that? I'm like, what? Me? Little old me? So after that, I just said, yeah, I was meant to be here.
Yeah.
Like, I'm meant to be on the camera.
Yeah.
You know?
Can I ask, if you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to, but like what type of trauma that you had to heal from for that to happen?
It was more so growing up. Being a dark-skinned woman is not easy. And it was one of those things where I felt like my skin color affected a lot of things for me. I remember elementary school being called a black burnt biscuit. You know?
What the fuck?
Yeah, like it was bad. And it's like you don't realize how much things really impact you as you get older until a situation comes up. And while I felt like I was over it, certain things in my life was showing me like, no.
Kind of triggered it.
Yeah, you need to heal. Like, you need to heal that part of yourself that still feels like you're not worthy. Like, why don't you feel worthy? Because you didn't get certain attention in elementary school or middle school? Is it because people made fun of you for your skin color? And it was just a lot of things that I didn't forgive myself for. I didn't forgive myself for the ways that I acted in which I felt like I didn't deserve certain things. So I acted in certain things, and I never forgave myself for the actions. So yeah, it was just mostly my skin tone and just feeling like I didn't deserve it. I didn't deserve to be on the camera. I didn't deserve for people to see me and love me. Like, I didn't feel worthy. So yeah.
That's crazy, but I mean, I know. I mean, it sounds like you did a lot of self-reflection and growing. You know, after high school, a lot of young people, school people and kids in school are fucking mean.
Oh my God.
Okay, I was short. I mean, I'm not super tall now, but I wasn't where I'm at now. But like, I was always little, mousy. I got bullied a lot in school. You know, I mean, until my like junior and senior year, I started like working out and putting weight on and muscle, and people kind of left me alone. You find your clique that you're safe in.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I still to this day, you know, like if somebody is like, "Oh man, you fine," I'm like, "What the hell? You need to get your eyes checked. You want to borrow my glasses?" But so I have some of that. I think we all have a little bit of that. How did you like? What did you do to get over that? You know, over that specifically. Just, I mean, it might help some, you know, young people out there right now that might be watching.
A few of the things that I did, I had to face the fear. I just every day I set my phone up and recorded myself. And I just talked. And I just took pictures and I just expressed myself, and eventually you get comfortable in your skin. I think the thing is, people don't feel comfortable. They don't truly know how to embody themselves fully.
Right.
So when you don't do that, it's kind of hard to feel secure within yourself. So that was helping me feel secure. I would wake up every day. It don't matter what I had on. Take a picture. Eventually, you start to see that, okay, I look a little bit more confident in this picture. Okay, I'm posing in this picture. I'm smiling bigger in this picture. You start to see the evolution of your confidence
You
boost.
start to see the beauty.
Yeah, you start to really see your beauty. And I realized I used to always say, "Oh, I'm not a picture girl. I'm a videogenic girl. I don't take a lot of pictures. I take a lot of videos."
I like that.
And
Videogenic.
it's not that. It's not that I'm just videogenic. No, I was scared to actually put myself out there to take a picture. That's what it was, and I had to get real with myself.
Right, and for a long time, all the pictures were just for you.
Yeah,
Right.
you're not seeing these pictures.
Yeah.
Just for me.
So what was the decision to start putting them out so people could see you? And what did it feel like when you actually did?
It got to a point where I realized me not putting myself out there was only hurting myself. When you have a passion for something, it doesn't go away. It doesn't matter if you push it down. It doesn't matter if you try to cover it with something else. The passion will still be there. And being on camera, expressing myself, whether that's with content, doing hair, doing a photo shoot, I knew that was something that I was meant to do. So with me not doing these things, I was only making myself depressed. And I feel like a lot of times in life, people have passions, people have goals and dreams that they don't execute, and they wonder why I'm depressed. Why am I not so happy? Because you're not fulfilling your dreams.
Right.
You have dreams for a reason. You have visions for a reason. You don't have these daydreams for a reason. You know, you're not just visualizing your life away for a reason. These are goals. These are passions and dreams that you need to execute, or you will be depressed.
Right.
You will be sad. And it was one of those things where I did a photo shoot. I started putting my content out a little bit, and I felt powerful. Like, I felt like I was finally starting to become who I am. I wasn't shying away from my dreams. I wasn't shying away from my passions. A lot of times I remember growing up, I've always had a big personality, and I feel like because of that, a lot of people tried to dim me. They tried to dim the light that was inside of me. So eventually, as I got older, I started to dim that light inside of myself. And once you dim for so long, you get to a dark place. You dimmed, and now you're in a dark place.
Yeah.
So I had to make a choice, really. I had to be real and make a choice. Do you want to sit in this, or do you want to just give it a try?
Yeah.
Just give it a shot. Just put yourself out there, give it a shot.
Yeah.
And I'm so grateful that I was able to do that, because content expressing, it really heals the inner child in me. Like the little girl who always just wanted to be like her, authentic. I'm weird, okay? Like, I'm very geeky. I'm weird. I like to joke around. I like to play. And I wasn't really accepted growing up. So it was one of those things where
You
it
had
was
to hide
like,
that.
yeah, I had to hide those parts of myself, who I really am. And now being able to fully express that, and then realize this is the reason people love me, because of my weirdness, because of my authenticity, because of who I am. Why am I shying away from that? Like, you know, yeah.
It's powerful. I mean, and it's a really hard thing for an individual to learn those things and think that deeply, most like on their own.
Yeah.
A lot of people, I mean, and myself included, you know, like I've done a lot of therapy in my life since I was a kid, you know, and so it's like I always kind of like rested my, you know, on someone else. Like I needed someone else to kind of guide me to figure those things out, and for you to figure that out on your own is huge, you know. So congrats to you on that.
Thank you so much.
How has the internet been to you? Have you had any? Because I mean, we could talk about high school all day long, but the internet is nothing but high school.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool people, and there's a lot of hate.
Yeah.
And I think people just like to hate because it's like sport. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have you had to deal with any of that stuff?
Not at the moment. However, I will say, growing up, I never really had much support. So I was adopted.
Okay.
And it was a little weird. My life was a little different.
Okay.
So I didn't really have support. So I learned how to support myself. But when I started posting on the internet and like actually being creative, I realized how much support I actually did have. And it gets to a point where you've supported yourself so much, you don't really even care about the negative people. Because at the end of the day, you realize the people who are hating are actually people who wished that they could be you. They wished that they had the confidence to step out and do what you're doing. And it got to a point where you realize when you are living in your passion and people aren't, and they see you, all it is a reflection back to them on what it is that they're lacking in their life. So yeah, I mean, we're human. Like, I'm not knocking people for being negative, but however, I do understand that people are human, and when you lack, it's hard to applaud people when you're not doing good yourself.
Not only that, but they want to drag you down.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so cliche to say it, but misery does love company.
It does.
And they will try to bring you to their level because they feel like everybody needs to be there. If I'm miserable, bitch, you got to be miserable.
Right. Instead of them doing the work, that's the part that gets me. Instead of people seeing someone and actually getting inspired and wanting to do the work, they'll try to bring you down. And that's something that I've also realized in life. That's why I'm a little bit more private, because I noticed that a lot of people in this world, it's sad to say, but a lot of people don't be happy for you. Like, they're not. Especially when they're thinking that you're doing better than them. They're not happy for you. So you definitely gotta, keep your energy sacred. You know?
It's hard to be private and a social media content creator at the same time.
My God. It is. It's so hard.
I mean, eventually you do it long enough. It's like little other bits of you that you don't really know if you want people to know about will slip out.
Yeah.
I do it. I don't think about it. I've talked about my life probably more than I should, on this podcast, and it's still sitting up on YouTube somewhere.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of people that watch it, but
Soon. We're gonna speak it into
I'm
existence.
not worried about it. This for me is fun. It's a labor of love. I love doing this, and I love meeting new people. Like I told you, I'm an introvert.
Yeah.
And like if we were out at an event, like I told you, I used to go to CoLab Cafe.
Yeah.
Shout out. And I would meet. There would be like models everywhere, photographers everywhere, and then there was Jim standing in the corner holding his camera like this. And that's just me, but when I would get someone in here, I come to life, and this is who I am.
Right.
Out there, I just, my energy runs down.
Yeah.
I can't deal with people too much.
Whew. Right. And it's so funny because in a way, I feel like I'm the same way. I would consider myself an extrovert. However, in certain environments, my social battery is low quick. I love my home. Like, Friday night, Saturday night, my favorite nights, because I know I'm making cookies, watching a movie, getting comfy.
Yeah.
Like, I love the vibe with my cat. I got my cat right there. She never leaves the couch. Like, she's right there with me. So I have a buddy.
Yeah.
I have my friends.
Yeah. You only got one, so she's not the crazy cat lady yet.
Yeah, no, please.
No, that's good. I mean, that's the part for me. Is like I know where I'm safe. I know where I feel comfortable, and it's like it's here.
Yeah.
And that's another reason again I come to life here. And I mean, I don't know if that translates in your content that you do create. The videos that you make, you feel comfortable at home, and I mean, you're pretty animated here today. I know this is your first podcast.
Yeah, I feel so good, guys. Like, I just want to thank you for being so welcoming. Like, the energy just feels so comfy and warm and welcoming, and it makes you feel good and relaxed and want to,
That's the best Yelp review we've ever
gotten. 5 stars.
I'll hold you to that. Well, I really do appreciate that, and I appreciate you reaching out. And I'm gonna tell you, I've had people reach out to me in the past and it's not that I wasn't aware of you, but like again, people follow the page, and I'm like, I don't really pay attention to that, and if I see somebody, I'm like, and I'm gonna be honest, like your profile picture, I was like, is that like I thought you were like some business that was trying to do something, and I was like, oh. And then you messaged me, and I was like, oh, it's a person behind there. Okay, all right, let me go check out some of her stuff. And just from the first video that I watched, I was like, oh, okay, we gotta talk. So I do get those requests, and some of those people, I'm like, because I'm bringing people into my home,
Yeah.
and I'm like, no,
Right.
It's not, the time's not right, not yet. When I get a separate location that's away from my house,
Right.
We can talk.
Right.
But until then, some people they're just not coming on.
No, and I get that. And that your home is very sacred, and that's how I am with my hair. Like I've gotten to a point where I don't accept every client. I am an energy-based woman. I feel the energy. If it doesn't feel right, you got to find somebody else. It's not for me. Because I've had moments where I didn't trust my instinct and my intuition, and the energy was off. Like I knew before she even, like I knew before, and and it was like, okay.
What, they try to stiff the bill or something?
Not even. It was just negative. Like, when I conversate with my clients, we talking about life. We talking about healing. We talking about love. How you doing?
Yeah.
How the baby? How the family?
You're gonna get to know somebody.
I'm
in 6
gonna
hours.
get to know you. We're gonna chat a little bit. I might put my headphones in about hour 2 or 3, but after that, before that, we're gonna chit chat a little bit. I'm gonna get to know you. But it was just negative. It was, I understand people have bad days, but geesh, let's get a little love and life in here. I'm trying to bring love and joy, and you still no.
Yeah. It's
No.
gonna translate. Your hair is gonna look like shit, ma'am.
Yeah, like okay, literally, like now, my hands feel weird now.
You
I
have
don't
to
know.
ask a few. Is it okay if I touch you?
Yeah, like is it okay if I just scoot the chair up, please? I don't.
That's like the weirdest thing I think I've seen ever is the content of like where people put it like they go to a hairdresser and then the hairdresser goes, "Is it okay if I touch?" Which I get, consent
Yeah.
is everything, but like if you go into a shop, you
Right.
just gave consent. You're
Right.
paying this person.
Exactly.
They're gonna put their hands on you.
Exactly.
I mean, if I go to a tattoo artist and he goes, "Can I put my hands?"
Can I
on
put
you?"
my hand right here?
I
on
will
your
walk
arm?
out. Like, no,
Like,
man.
do you know what you're doing? Actually, no, you can't. Let's leave this here.
Yeah, I just now I'm starting to feel creepy. You ask,
Maybe later.
"Can I put my hands on you?" Like,
Only
no,
for a little
actually,
bit, couple hours.
yeah, pass,
It won't be long.
pass. I don't want your hands on me or the pain you're about to inflict.
Do you mind if I dig this needle into your skin?
You know
Right,
if I
right.
place my hand right here and stick it in real quick?
Ugh. No, I don't know. Like I said, so you do have some horror stories, probably.
I have a few.
Not many, but
Not many. I have a
I mean,
few.
in a year, it's only been a year.
Only been a year, and you'll be
You're gonna
surprised.
you got time.
I do.
You got time to collect those horror stories.
I had one client. She blew my phone up. Hey, could you take me today? And I don't condone in domestic violence, guys.
Oh.
Not at all. She said, yeah, I just got into a fight and he pulled my wig off. I need my hair. I'm like, oh. Let me see your hair. Take a picture real quick. Let me see.
Yeah.
I'll pass.
She didn't have no like extra eyeshadow or anything, like a dot to the eye.
It was a dot in the head.
Ooh,
A few.
damn.
Yeah.
And she was just casual about it.
Just casual. Hey, girl. Like, could you do my hair
It's
today?
Friday. He busted me
Yeah,
up.
hey, girl. He just
Actually, it
pulled
was a
my wig off.
Tuesday.
You know how he gets on
Actually,
Tuesday.
I think it was a Tuesday. Wait a minute.
That's crazy work. That's crazy work.
I don't think I took her either. I was scared. I don't need nobody coming to me.
Right.
I'll
Because you're going to be in there for 6 hours and he's going to be looking for her.
Don't pull me. Don't pull my hair.
Oh, good Lord. That's the most scariest part.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm sure for you as well. Like I said, this is my home. I'm bringing people in.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing business out of your home. And it's like you might bring a crazy person in there.
Yeah. That's why I'm very big on cleansing my space before, and after.
Mm.
It doesn't matter if the vibes are good or not. I gotta cleanse the energy because I don't need
You
any
like
extra.
sage?
No, I don't sage, but
How do you do it?
I'll definitely pray
Holy
over the
water?
house. I do a little holy water, go do a little something. But yeah, you gotta cleanse the energy because you just never know.
Yeah.
People carry spirits. You'll be surprised, guys. I'm telling you. Tip: if you have people coming in and out of your house, cleanse. I don't care if that means praying over it, spraying a little bit of cinnamon or whatever. I don't care. Cleanse your space. Your home is your sacred space, guys.
Good advice. I'm
That's
going
all.
to start doing that every time
Please.
you walk in the door.
Wait, hold on. What is this? What is this I'm feeling?
Oh, I'm just playing with her.
My own space.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. That's a whole other conversation.
When I whoop.
Yeah.
Oops.
No, that is good advice, and I may need to start doing that. But
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I try to vet beforehand, and generally speaking, everybody that's been here has really good energy.
Yeah, and that's good.
Yeah.
But I feel like with that, when you truly embody good energy, when you attract what you
Yeah,
are.
I think so.
While I have had a few negative clients, most of my clients have been great.
Yeah.
Because I did the work on myself in the inside, and I'm able to attract what I am.
Yeah.
So I attract good energy.
Right. That's awesome. Do you ever like? Well, do you? I mean, it's only been a year, so we give you some time. But like, have you ever given any thought to like, having an extra space or like a renting a little spot?
I have.
I mean, right now it's great. You have no overhead.
Right. I definitely have for the future. I've been thinking about that. And I'm a big thinker. I'm a Sagittarius. I don't know if y'all are into astrology, but I am a big.
She is probably.
You are.
I'm less.
I could tell.
I was gonna say if you got like rocks or something, what is it? Stones and stuff. She might be into that. Y'all can compare notes. Like this is my rock.
Oh, that's nice.
Evie gave me that as she made it a long time ago, and it's my pet rock.
Nice.
It brings good energy.
Nice.
You gave me a rock too. That's one only. I carry that when I ride the motorcycle. Good. It's the black one. What is that? Obsidian. I don't know. I don't remember what it is. I just put it in a pouch and put it in my backpack, and I go when I get on the motorcycle. I know she's always with me.
Mm-hmm.
So
I love that.
yeah.
Oh.
So you were saying you're a Sagittarius.
Yeah. So I always think big. So with the salon, I was thinking when I get to that point, I want to be done with doing hair.
Okay.
I don't see myself doing hair long term. I would get a salon to have salons inside of the salon.
I got
you.
Rent space.
Rent space, have a business in that aspect. I don't see myself doing it for a long time only because I have so many other dreams and I love doing hair, but I know
you don't want to get locked in.
Yeah, it's like one of those things where it's like, okay, we're gonna do this for a certain amount of time, and then what's next?
Right.
Like sometimes I feel like, geez, I don't have enough life in this life for all the things I want to do. Like I want to do this and this and this and this.
You just got to start doing it now.
Yeah, I just gotta start. Just do it.
Yeah, I get that advice all the time. I have a friend, Chris. She's a van lifer. Like she just goes in her van and takes off. And
Must be nice.
She works for a sports broadcast company, so they send her all over the place. She did Super Bowl. She did all this stuff. But she's just doing it,
jealous.
dude. And I tell her all the time, and she's like, "Listen, man, you can do this too." I'm like, "Nah, dude, I can
do it.
I got responsibilities and stuff. I can't."
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you can do it. But you gotta. It sounds like to me, what you were saying is that you're a planner, and you think big, and you're a planner, so you got a path that you're gonna follow.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. So I'm excited, and I'm only 23, so
Yeah, you got your whole life ahead of you.
yeah, it's one of those things where you wish you started earlier, but I'm like, no, I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Right.
Like everything happens the way it happens for a reason. So I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful.
You brought up earlier that you were adopted. Is that a sore spot, or should we skip over that, or
No,
can you talk about it?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't like. Was it? Were you like older when you were adopted, or when you were adopted as a baby, or?
So I was in foster care up until I was 2.
Oh wow.
And then around 3, I got adopted. I was adopted inside of the family, so.
Inside of your family? Oh, that's good.
So I was adopted by my great aunt.
Oh, good.
And I still got to see my parents a few times. But yeah, I was a bit younger.
Yeah.
On the younger side.
Yeah. Has that really affected you in your life? Like positively or negatively?
I'll say both.
Both.
At first, I always saw it as a negative thing. Even, growing up, I just feeling like why, why your parents don't want you, You never really know the story behind it, but I had this feeling of like, why me? Like out of all my siblings, I have 8 siblings. I have 7 brothers and 1 sister. Like,
wow.
Why me? It was one of those things. And as I got older, it became, why not me? My journey is very different for a reason. The things that I went through, the struggles, the tears, the alone times, it was for a reason. It was for me to be the role model, the leader that was needed. And I do feel like it affected me because, of course, growing up without parents, you're like, what are you going to do? You don't have a mom, you don't have a dad, how are you going to live? How are you going to make it? But I was able to shift my perspective on it in a different way. I taught myself how to live. I taught myself how to heal. I taught myself how to become stable in life. I didn't have a mom, but I parent myself, and I'm grateful that I had the strength, and I'm grateful that God, my ancestors, and my spirit team was around me, because we don't notice the support in the spiritual realm because we're so stuck in the 3D. And because I didn't have the support in the 3D, I was able to hone in on my spirituality with God and get closer. And he let me know, like, sweetie, this is a part of your journey. Like, you don't even realize the stories that you're going to be telling. You don't even realize the stages that you're going to be on sharing this story. Like, so many kids, so many little girls in this life went through the same thing as me, and they didn't have the strength that I had to keep going and to move in a different, because I can't say I was a perfect pudding. Heck no, y'all. I went through a lot to get where I am now. But it was one of those things where if I didn't go through that, if certain things didn't happen to me, I would not be who I am right now. I would not be as strong, intelligent. I would not have the boundaries that I have within myself. I wouldn't have the self-respect or the self-love that I have for myself. Like, it's just so many things that, while it was sad, it's like, no, I'm grateful. Like,
you built an armor.
Yeah, I built an armor, and I built true confidence within myself to where this is something nobody can break. This isn't confidence from other people. This is confidence from within. This is true validation from within. So this is nothing anyone can break. And I think that was the mission. That was what God wanted for me. He wanted me to be confident within myself so that I can move into this world and still remain confident without anybody else knocking me down.
Yeah. And you don't need validation.
No, I don't need it. I love it. It's great, but I don't need it,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the saying "pressure builds diamonds." You know what I mean? I know that again. I've said that so many times, and a lot of people have. It's super cliche, but it's true.
It is.
You see a lot of famous people that not just famous people that do extraordinary things, like athletes. A lot of people that are great come from very hard upbringings. And if you don't go through some kind of adversity, I feel like people take life for granted. They don't they don't value what they have. And I think that you do. Because of your upbringing. I'm glad. I mean, this is gonna sound weird in my brain. It sounds weird, but like, I'm glad you went through the shit you went through, because you're here. And you're smiling, and you're rocking a business. And most people that start a business don't profit until like 3-4 years in. That's because they try to go big and get all this overhead, and I gotta get this and have all these employees, and you don't need all that. Not yet. You will.
But you don't need it. Once you get to a place where you're able to see the vision without the vision being here presently, it's easier to move. Like, okay, it's not here yet, but I know eventually it's going to come the way that I,
Right.
You're able to be more confident in your steps moving forward. And when I first started, I didn't even have a home when I first started.
Really?
I just had I lost my place. You know, I couldn't afford it anymore. I lost my place. I had to move in with my dad. I was in the room doing hair, in the room. I barely had any money, but, you know, I'm making it work. And eventually I had to move out of my dad, so I had to get another job, and I did not give up. Like, I didn't give up. The business had to get shut down for a little bit until I got me a place and got me a stable job. And then once I got my job and was able to move into my place, I lost my job. I was like, well, what I'm gonna do? It seemed like every time I go up, I go down. I'm like, what I'm gonna do? And God's just like, you had a vision.
Yeah.
You know, don't forget that vision. And it was so funny because I'm just like, what am I gonna do with this extra room? Like, what am I gonna do with the extra room? God is like, hello, what do you mean? What are you gonna do with the extra room? You have a dream. Do hair.
Yeah.
So I said, dang, okay, all right, we finna try it again.
Yeah.
I didn't lose that job for no reason.
Right.
You didn't do this for no reason. You didn't took me here. You wouldn't do this, you know. Guys, I'm just waiting on you, you know. So I took the risk and I started again. And I'm just like, I'm thinking, you know, they're going to forget about me. It's been like a couple months. No. They were like, where are you? Like, where are you? We've been waiting. I'm like, oh.
It's awesome. That's validating.
Yeah.
Not that you need it, but it's nice.
It feels good. You know,
and it's good for the pocketbook.
It's good. Love it.
Yeah, I often say to my boss, like, "What are you gonna do? Fire me? You'd be doing me a favor." You know, because I'm a chicken shit. I've had multiple businesses that I've started, and then I get to a point where it's like,
yeah,
I can't do both of these. Which one am I gonna leave? And I always stick with the safe bet. And, you know, one of these days, I'm not. You know, I'm just going to say, fuck it, and just step out.
As you should.
Yeah, if I didn't have people that counted on me here. She moved in with Dad, too, you know. So she got the same path, kind of. No, but that is, again, you know, that is such a hard thing for most adults, like older people. Not you're an adult, but you know, I mean, like old ass people like myself have a hard time understanding, like, when shit goes sideways. All right, well, why?
Yeah.
There's there is a reason for everything, and whether that's God, you know, Iowa, you know, whoever you believe in, you know, that's tapping you on the shoulder and saying, hey, there's a reason for that.
Yeah.
You got to figure that on your own.
Yeah.
And to be so young and you figured it out, that's really cool. I'm really proud of you.
Oh, stop. Thank you.
Yeah. Don't
I'm gonna
cry.
cry.
I don't have any tissues out here.
I'm emotional.
I thought I learned my lesson with Jen, and we had a box, but then we blew through them.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know how I made it. I used to do a podcast with this girl, Jen, and I miss you, Jen.
Shout out to you, Jen.
Yeah, and Jennifer Janeo. And the first podcast she was in with me, and she fucking starts crying, and I was like, oh. I didn't know how to react.
Oh,
you know, and I'm a dad of girls.
Yeah.
So, but I was just locked up. Like, I don't. There's a table across. Should I go around and? I mean, you know. But we had tissues. But please don't cry. I can't take it. No, if you must, we'll get you some tissues. Okay. I'll put her to work. So, no, but it is super cool. I know you got to be proud of yourself.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. What about your family? Your adoptive parents, your biological parents. Like, have they seen you be successful, and you know, how do they react? Oof. What was that? Oh shit! I'm gonna go get the tissues now.
Oh no, okay. I'm sure they see me. I'm sure they're very proud. I don't have the best relationship with my family, I'll say, and I think that is for a very specific reason I don't know yet. But I know I will figure that out in the future as I get older.
Right.
But I'm sure they're proud of me. I don't think that maybe right now they can maybe give me the emotional support and stuff that I need, which I get. Like, I had to realize, like, girl, you did some deep healing. Like, you know,
Sounds
like
it.
you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody hasn't gotten there. You know, you got to give people time, and I'm okay with that. You know, because I realized in order to be full of light, you have to go through the dark. There's no way around it. You got to get through it to get over it. You can't, you know, so I'm at a place where in my life where I'm okay with the distance. I'm okay. I've learned to detach emotionally because I've realized that everybody is on their own journeys. And everybody isn't moving as fast as I am. And I understand that because, you know, everybody's journey is different. So I'm okay with where we are currently right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. I mean, it might be a good thing.
Yeah,
You know?
I think so.
But you know, I just thought I was just curious. You know, that is a tough thing to not have that, because you know, every human that's born it feels like they need their tribe, which their tribe is first tribe you have is your family.
Yeah.
You know, and it's hard when you have to like split away from that.
Yeah.
You know, but you develop your own tribe.
Yeah. And that's what I'm looking forward to. I know God soon will bless me with my soul family because I did not have my first family growing up. And I know that's something that he promised me. So the more that I fully embody who I am, I'm only attracting those people in.
Right.
So, you know, I'm just thankful for really everything. Like, yeah, it's hard. And I feel like even just me being me, like expressing myself, people don't see, like they say, oh my God, you went through that? No, you couldn't have went through that. You don't look like you've been through good. You know, I don't want to look like what I've been through.
Right.
I want to come off positive. I want to come off happy. I want to come off loving. I want to come off joyous because I've worked so hard to get here. You know, this is pure, genuine happiness. I've worked hard to get here, and I want to do nothing but express that out to the world. You know, I want people to see me if they're having a bad day and just like, oh my gosh, she just brought brightness to my day.
All right.
She just lifted me up. You know, that's what I want to give off.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Good. That's an awesome outlook, like I said, to have at a. And I'm old as fuck. So
Oh my
I mean,
gosh,
you have to
stop
understand. Like when I see someone that's at your age, I'm like, wow, that's really cool. Kids, you want to ever have kids, or is that like in the plan, or not yet? Don't know.
Maybe in the future.
Off to the side.
Yeah, that's way off. Get it off. But maybe in the future.
Well, you talk about you create your own tribe. You know,
Yeah, we can create that tribe in the future.
Okay.
Further on in the future.
Yeah. You're all about you got to build your life first.
Yes.
I got
want
you.
to build my life first. I want to travel. I definitely want to travel the world first.
Yeah.
And then I want to have babies, and then I want them to travel with me.
Right. Where you want to go? Where's your number one destination?
Oh my God, Aruba. I don't know
Aruba.
why, but I've been in Venezuela.
Okay.
I've been attracted to Venezuela since I was a kid. I don't know. I think it's from the Cheetah Girls.
Yeah, you might want to hold off going there right now.
And actually, I was just thinking about it. But when everything gets better, I'm traveling. We're visiting Venezuela.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think it's actually, it might, give it a couple years. It'll
Hopefully.
stabilize maybe.
Let's pray.
But yeah, the people seem to be happy now. But I mean, we won't get into all of that.
Yeah.
No, that's Aruba. Why Aruba?
I don't know. It's just like certain places that call out to me. Like, I think it was maybe a movie or something that I first saw something on, and I like looked at it myself. I'm like, wait a minute. I feel so called. Like it's calling me Nika. Nika. And I'm like, yes.
Have you ever looked into like booking a trip or?
No.
Oh.
I'm so scared
I
of
just
flying.
put it in your head.
You did. My only thing is, I'm terrified of planes.
Oh, girl,
my
you got to
God.
get over that.
I'm terrified. I don't know.
It's actually, apparently, according to the statistics, it's safer than being in a car.
I've heard that, but it's just like,
Like, apparently you have more of a chance getting hit by lightning than a plane crash.
what?
Yeah.
I just always think the worst. Like, I'm one of those people that think like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be the example. Like, I'm gonna be that one.
You're like, you hear Alanis Morissette, isn't that ironic? Waited her whole damn life.
And then it finally come when I get on the plane.
Right.
Like, oh no, we ain't doing that.
Yeah. I used to think that too. And then after like 4 or 5 flights, you're like, can I have an extra bag of peanuts? You
So
know?
like, how was your first flight though? Like, how did you feel?
Fine.
Really?
Yeah.
No jitters?
Mm-mm. I mean, I grip the thing a little bit when you take off, because they hit the thrusters when you take off, so they can get up in the air and it puts you back in your
Hit
seat.
them thrusters before I get on.
Ah!
Please. Do all that.
Well, you want to
ruckus.
drag you behind the plane?
Yeah, then put me on.
Yeah, it's probably better be inside. But yeah, once they get to altitude and level off, it's just like being on a bus.
Okay.
You know, yeah, it's not bad. And then the little flight attendants come around. Can I get you something to drink?
No, sweetheart, I need to get off this plane.
You can land this motherfucker.
Please, if you can do that. Hey.
It's not that bad. Just take you some Dramamine about an hour before you get on that flight, and just
Yeah, I have to take me a couple shots.
okay.
I've seen that. I've seen on TikTok. Shout out to TikTok.
What?
Period.
People drinking?
Yeah,
Or?
the lady she take a few shots before she go on. She says she never feels like anxiety and jitters. But I'm thinking, like, what if I'm the total opposite? What if I take the shots and it makes me more like anxious? Like, no, I'm like, oh nah.
Well, some different alcohols do make you feel different kinds of ways.
Oh.
Well, at least with my girlfriend, like, she's not allowed to drink certain alcohols because she gets emotional on this one. She gets fighty on this one. I'm like, you stick to these.
Just
over
stay
here.
away. Aw. I get it.
So it might be the same for you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
God.
Just don't take any psychedelics. I would suggest not doing that.
Oh my God.
before
I'm like,
getting on
ma'am,
plane.
are you okay? Hi.
Yeah.
There's ghosts on the plane.
It's like that one lady that, did you see that video where the lady's like, that man is not real?
Yes.
I think she was on something.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think she was on something, or you think she was on to something?
I don't know. I think she fell in a K-hole hard.
I don't know. I still have my ifs about that. And then after, she was just like, oh, yeah, no, I didn't see anything. There was nothing. I don't know.
Little
Yeah,
X-Files.
shortly after that, she said she had like a mental break.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or did they tell her to say that?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
They MK Ultra'd her.
Probably.
Oh
You know
my
what
God.
MK Ultra is?
No.
Probably. I mean, I learned about it myself, but it was a government program. You can read about it. It's out there. They were experimenting with people and psychedelics, like Charles Manson. You know, the guy with the swastika on his forehead. Yeah, they basically taught. It was not good. But
Oh, no.
oh yeah, they did a whole thing. They did Operation Midnight Climax, which is an awesome name, by the way. Shout out to the government for coming up with that one. They would these guys would go into brothels, and the hookers would dose them, like give them a drink, and it
Like
would
LSD.
have LSD in it. And then they wanted to see how they would react.
Yeah.
And the CIA would be on the other side of like a double mirror.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's like kinky and illegal, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
A
highly
little-
illegal.
Oh, it's highly
Like,
illegal.
what are we doing?
Highly illegal.
Oh, my God, no.
But I often say, though, if they're going to do that to just random people,
Yeah.
if you want to be president, I think you need to have taken some mushrooms in your life. That's all
Or
I'm saying.
something.
Smoke a little weed. Like, don't tell me you didn't inhale. That's bullshit. If you were in the room and you held that thing, you inhaled, hooker. You know?
You did a little something. All
I
right.
mean, I would probably believe you didn't exhale. Like, I held it in for a really long time.
Boom. That's the first word. Illegal.
Mm-hmm.
God.
But the CIA can do whatever they want.
1950s?
Yeah, this is a long time ago.
Holy
Yeah.
camoli.
Yeah. Project Artichoke, that's a new one. I have never heard that one. Midnight Climax, Project Artichoke. Unlike Artichoke, Midnight Climax. I want to read about Artichoke.
Yeah.
Pretty fucked up.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
It's a project developed and enacted by the United States Central CIA for the purpose of researching methods of interrogation. Project Artichoke was succeeded by Project MK Ultra, which began. This is not telling me anything, and it's just telling me all the projects.
The project also studied the effects
Thank
of
you.
mind control and hypnosis, forced addiction to morphine and other chemicals, including LSD, to produce amnesia and other vulnerable states in
Interesting.
victims. So they would like purposely cause like hysteria in people
Oh wow!
for them to crack. It was like another interrogation.
Didn't the
technique they would
government
go to.
come up with LSD? Acid?
I don't think so.
I think it was someone that was a scientist that was working for the government.
Yeah, and then they saw the impact, and then they tried to like.
That's when they
make
started
it,
doing all this shit.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens.
There you go.
Sick. Don't find me on.
LSD was first synthesized on November 16, 1938 by Swiss chemist Albert Hofmann at the Sandoz laboratories in Switzerland as part of a large research program searching for medically useful ergot.
Interesting. Yeah, he accidentally took a huge dose. It got on his hands. He was transporting it. They didn't know what it would do. And he was like riding his bicycle home and he was tripping his balls off.
Oh my God.
Ergot is what they think the Salem witch trials were from.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
We're going down rabbit holes now.
Yes.
Nika, this is what we do on this
and
podcast.
I love it. Seriously.
Like, enough about you. Let's talk
let's
about
get
acid.
Conspiracies, okay?
No, but what he's talking about is, if you've heard of like the Salem witch trials where they were like burning witches and drowning them and shit.
Oh my God.
They think that it had something to do with ergot, which is like they had a heavy frost on their wheat fields, and then when they went to harvest them, they had is like a mold almost on them, which created, and then what they called ergot, and then they were feeding it to people. They were giving it to people for food, and it was already tainted.
That's so sick.
And
So
they
they're
think that
tripping their ass
they
off.
think they were tripping, and they were like, "Oh my God, she's a witch,"
Yeah.
and then men were fucking crazy
Oh my
back then,
God,
anyways.
that's so sick.
Yeah,
That's so sick.
yeah, it was a little weird.
That's so weird and sick.
You start looking into a lot of different things, and you can find out that it's based on some weird shit.
Yeah. Then you start going down a rabbit hole before you know it, it's 3:00 in the morning.
Yeah, I do that all the time. Like Valentine's Day, I hate it, and you find. Sorry, oh, no. She's like, oh, I only hate it. I love my girl, and but like I'm just like it's a made up holiday,
Yeah.
and you find out why it's a holiday and why it's like,
Oh, come on,
it's
man.
dark.
Oh, come on. Don't
It's
do it to
dark.
me. Oh, come on.
Yeah, it was like a guy that would marry these people. Like the soldiers were not allowed to get married or something like that. I can't remember the exact. You don't have to look it up, but I'm just gonna unfactually
if
fact
you
check
want.
myself. But they weren't allowed to get married, so he would go around. His name was Saint Valentine, and he would go around and secretly marry these people before they went to war.
Wow.
And he got caught, and he was thrown in jail. And then somebody was coming in, a lady that was in love with him would come in, and he would give her little notes, little Valentines,
Oh,
Valentine's
wow.
notes. And
Wow. and
yeah, that's part of it.
Oh.
There's more, but we won't go into
deeper.
the gory details. But
Yay.
there's a whole
I'm
like
definitely do my research.
yeah,
on
there's a
that.
whole fertility thing, and just it's a bit weird. It gets
my
weird, and I'm just like, y'all out here celebrating
Right.
Valentine's
Happy
Day.
Valentine's, and it's me. I'll be ready. Happy Love Day, guys.
Yeah.
I'm so ready. Oh my
It-
God,
it-
I'm sick.
I mean, I'm glad that we turned it into something that's about love, but it was definitely based in death.
Yeah, but when you oh.
Yeah. Did you look it up? I know you did.
I was gonna say I could tell he was looking at it.
They both leaned in. Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Numerous later additions to the legend have better related it to the theme of love. Tradition maintains that Saint Valentine performed weddings for Christian soldiers who were forbidden to marry the Roman emperor
Yeah.
by the Roman emperor. An 18th century establishment to the legends claims he wrote the jailer's daughter a letter signed "Your Valentine" as a farewell
Yeah.
before his execution.
And that's why you give Valentine's cards to people.
Yeah, he was caught marrying people
Yeah.
without the king's permission.
Oh,
Yeah.
poor Steve.
It's sad.
It's real sad.
Yeah, but then the mainstream marketing companies of today, decided, well, we can capitalize on this,
Yeah.
and they started marketing it as he said he went to Jared, he went whatever
Right.
1-800 Hallmark. Oh my God, they built a business on it.
Yes, literally.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
But I mean, that's what capitalism is for.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
love it. The fact that you can start a business. If I wanted to, I could start a business, and if I do well, I could become a millionaire, billionaire even. And we live in a place.
Oh my God, that really just killed my vibe. I love
Are you going to be
love.
thinking about that now?
All the time.
when you get a Valentine's?
As soon as I'm gonna be like, you know what? Let's not. Actually, I won't be your Valentine's. Let's switch it up. Do you know your research behind this? They're not even gonna want to. They're gonna get scared away. They're like, okay.
I mean, it kind of gives people pause, and they're like, you don't have to give me anything. It's
Yeah.
totally cool. Just give me a smooch.
They're gonna be like, you? What's wrong?
Yeah.
Because I love Valentine's
Well, I didn't
Day.
mean to change your mind
Oh,
on
no,
it.
it was needed.
Okay.
Because when you don't know the research behind stuff, it's like,
Yeah.
you gotta do your research.
Yeah. But that's what I do when no one's here. I'll just I'm like, I'll have a thought. Where does where did the word ocean come from? You know what I mean? Just like
I be having thoughts. Like the other day, I was like, what's the Earth's lesson? Like, what's the Earth's karmic lesson? I don't know why they just came to my brain, but I was just like,
Did you come up with an answer?
I know, but I looked it up.
Oh, did you?
And it was basically saying
Who answered it though? That's what I
exactly
wanna
who's
know.
they? Who put? But it felt right.
Was it AI?
I don't know. I hope it wasn't. I don't like.
How you feel about AI? Oh, sorry, Pat. That's your favorite
That's my
question.
favorite thing.
You love AI?
No,
I
he
love
he
it.
always asks that question.
I don't like.
I love hearing people's opinions about it.
I don't like. I don't like how they're doing things now. It's weird. Like they got the little animals and little babies like dancing and like. I don't know. It's weird. And they got like the little animals like talking and like the vegetables. I don't know. It's so weird. I don't like it.
Yeah, it is weird, and like it is going to take people's jobs away eventually.
Bro. Yes.
Like you're safe for a while, probably until you're ready to retire. I have a feeling.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like where are we going with this?
And then it's like it's getting so realistic. Like
Yeah.
at first it was easier to kind of like, oh yeah, that's AI. Now
we're breaching
we're
the
done. We're
uncanny
doomed.
valley is
We're
what they
done.
call it, where you don't know what's real and not.
No, we're so done. I swear I thought a video was real. I was boo-hoo crying.
Oh.
I sent it to somebody. I was like, girl, you don't know that's AI? I was like, wait, what?
They had 16 fingers.
Right. You don't see their little finger glitching on the end. I was in tears. She was like, girl, don't you know that's AI? I'm like, huh? AI?
They're not even real people. The story was good. I watched a video the other day that was so damn real.
Oh my
And it was
God.
totally AI. And you can probably find it. It's an old guy, long hair, gray beard. It's showing him like on the stage on, is it America's Got Talent with Simon Cowell? Which one is that? Is that the one?
That's American Idol. Right?
American
Yeah,
Idol.
American Idol, yeah.
And he's playing a guitar and singing this song that I'm listening to, and like the caption was just "if you have a son," and I'm listening to the song, and it's so well put together. The lyrics are they're just perfect, and his voice is insane. That's the guy. Give me a second, a little bit of that, and you actually think he's on the show.
Oh, that's too crisp. That's definitely AI.
This one's a better. That
don't think about me
one's a better one.
the way I think of
Here, hold on,
Yeah,
what about
click
this one?
that one.
I was
Of course.
feeling, you don't think about me. I like that.
Oh, skip that. I mean, you can tell that obviously that maybe this isn't a better one, but it looks more.
That one looks more AI to me.
Yeah, the one that I saw where he was on American Idol.
Wow, that was insane.
Okay. That's,
Oh,
that's
go back
fake.
to the other
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Go back to the other
Fake
one.
as fuck.
People look so creepy.
Wow.
They be talking, you know that.
They don't look right.
But like the lyrics just got a hold of me, and it just.
Yeah.
It's getting a hold of her. That's for
Okay.
sure.
think
I was
about
thinking,
me.
she feeling it.
It's got a tear in his eye.
Think about you.
Like the way his inflect,
Up with your name
it just sounds like someone's actually singing this.
in my room.
This is all AI.
How'd you learn it was AI?
You don't want
I found it on TikTok.
if I'm sleeping alone.
That's the tear for me.
It's the
Oh
tear
my
for me.
God.
Like it's there the entire song.
Right.
Waiting by the phone.
Yeah, you can tell.
You don't carry this weight. You don't feel this love.
But see, an older person would automatically know that that's like real. They would think that that's
oh,
real.
I thought
oh,
it
yeah.
was-
Boomers are doomed.
Yeah.
I'm not a
Yeah.
boomer, and I thought that shit was real.
Bet you came to.
But I love this song, and it's apparently you could stop it now. I don't want to get
Yeah, that's
I'm
here
looking
still
up.
there in the same spot too.
but it's
my God.
oh look,
I was gonna say, hey, that's you.
yeah, don't play that.
Ah.
Me and my friend Tristan, we did a skit.
Oh,
It's kind of silly, but it's like 5 minutes long. It's too long to play. You can watch it later. It's on my YouTube channel.
And make sure you like and subscribe.
Yeah, please
Like
do
and
that.
subscribe. And you guys too. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
That part. I'm so bad at that.
Really?
Yeah.
Telling
really
them
bad.
to like, comment, and subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, come on.
Yeah. I'm just bad at it. Like I feel like asking people to do something that they should know how to do already.
Yeah.
It's like if you like me, if you
Yeah.
like what I'm doing, like you like
Yeah.
my guests, you like how I interview people, you like the format, you like,
Mhm.
all my other videos,
Mhm.
maybe you'll subscribe.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have to say it, but
Yeah.
I know that that's a thing.
Yeah, it is,
Yeah.
especially like in this fast-paced world, like
Mhm.
especially nowadays, it's so easy to get sidetracked. All right, video's done. Boom.
Right.
But like just a simple like, comment, subscribe. Oh yeah, let me like, comment, subscribe. It's
Right,
like
right.
it kind of is like a thought that kind of comes.
I
by.
am the type of person that like, if I like someone's content
Mhm.
and I generally like enjoyed it,
Yeah.
whether it's something that I would normally watch
Mhm.
or maybe it's a topic I'm not even interested in, but
Yeah.
I liked how they did it, how they
Yeah.
filmed it, how they edited it,
Right.
their energy, all of it, it all has to be there for me. But
Yeah.
if it is, I will do all of the things
Yeah.
without being asked.
Right.
I'm going to like it, comment, I'm going to hit the save button, I'm going to
Mhm.
share it, which even though I may not share it, just hitting the share button
Right.
and then clicking like your text messages or something like
Mhm.
you're going to send it to somebody. I'll do that. And once
Yeah.
it goes to your text, it's already a share
Yeah.
on that platform. So it's like the easiest thing you can do to support like
Yeah.
small creators or like budding creators,
Mhm.
business owners, things like that. And I try to do that for all my friends. And that's like during my allotment of time on social media, that's what I'm doing.
Mhm.
Problem is, we have algorithms.
Yeah.
And you go on Instagram and it's like you don't see all the people that you follow. You
Right.
might see 3 and then
Yeah.
it's add.
Yeah.
It's somebody else, some girl shaking her booty
Mhm.
But I have found cool people, but I just like I said, I just try to do all of the things.
Right.
And it don't happen all the time. And I don't expect my friends I get more strangers, like support from strangers and people that I've never
Same.
met
Same.
than I do my own family members.
Yeah.
No offense. No shade. No shade.
But I think that's a big thing that anybody who's putting their stuff out there have to remember. Like,
Mhm.
I think I did a video on this. I did a 30-day content challenge last month.
What does that consist of? Just making a video every day?
Like
or?
every day, just new content, whether it be like cooking something, hair, dressing up, BTS's back, behind the scenes, whatever it is. You just got to be consistent for 30 days. Yeah, and
How long
got
did it
me-
take you before you were like, oh no, I'm gonna finish this?
It was around day 12 or 13.
Wow. Okay.
I didn't finish. I stopped at day 29, which I don't know why I did that. But
Had to be
around
different.
yeah, we're gonna do 29 days this time. But around day 13 or 12, 13, one of those, I was like, oh my God, what am I finna do now? Like, because I feel like, oh yeah, thanks,
It's cold.
so sweet.
This-
ASMR.
Cold brew. Yeah, here.
ASMR. Nice, nice. ASMR, guys.
You ever think about doing that?
ASMR? I like to watch them. Like, I used to like to watch them while I eat.
Them things give me the creeps. Especially, what is the one where they're like, they act like they're bots?
Really?
Thanks for the heart. Thanks for the
Oh,
heart.
that's in NPCs or something like that.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't like those. That's weird.
That's creepy.
That's really creepy.
Like, how do you even get yourself in the mindset to do that? Because I have seen, like, there's a girl that does it, and she's like really good at it, which is, I don't know how to even like say that she's good at it because I get annoyed and I don't want to see it. And then there's like this kid, this Spider-Man kid. He does like Miles Morales. He just dresses up like him and he goes out in the public, sets up his camera.
I can pull some of that up if you
Oh,
want.
please don't. You're. It's all good. You don't even need to. But yeah, that's a whole different ball game. So why did you stop at 29? You just decided, or you just got tired?
Oh, why did I
Life
stop?
took over?
I actually don't remember
you
why
get
I
sick?
stopped. No, I think what it was, something happened, and then I think it was like a week later, and I was just like, I
shit.
can't. Like, I was like, I can't put day 30
a
now,
week
a week
later.
later. Like, it was kind of one of those, it was like, all right, just let it go. Like, and then me
You
being
should come back and be like, pause. Day 30.
30, like, hey,
What's
we
up?
back. Like,
We finishing this bitch.
But I was just like, it's whatever. Like,
Yeah.
people got the concept,
Yeah.
and I got what I needed out of it. Like,
Yeah.
I got to express myself. I gained more followers, more support. Now more people know me.
Maybe I should try that.
You should do it. And it could just be whatever. I think the thing is just getting your page live. Like, it helps you bring more people in. People
Yeah.
that you wouldn't even think of. Like,
Yeah.
I have people from all type of places. Like, I'm like, how did you find me? Just like simple stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think you should try it.
I might have to.
Mm-hmm.
Might have to. Take a little page from your book.
Yeah, 30 days. Even if you do like 10 days, start off small, because I think a lot of times we like to put a lot of pressure on. Like, I was putting so much pressure on it, like, okay, what I'm going to do for this day, what I'm going to do for this day. Like, just start small. 10
You
days.
seem like the type of person that could talk, though.
Yeah, well, I can yap. But I didn't want every day to be.
I didn't mean that in any kind of way.
I get it. No, I get it. But I didn't want every day to be like just talking. So I tried to, like, one day I would do like cooking. Like, I made like a yogurt bowl, something cute. And then I would do like a get ready with me. And then I would do like style my hair, or, then I would talk.
Yeah.
Then I would talk again. And then I would do something different, like try
Right.
to spread it out.
Break it
but
up.
that's what gets tricky, because it's just like, oh my God, what else do I want to do next?
I feel like all mine would be in the car on the way home from work, just cussing at people on the road. Look at this fucking asshole. Learn how to drive. You must not be from Florida.
Oh my God. I heard Florida people don't know how to drive though.
No, sweetheart. It's the opposite.
Really?
We have a lot of snowbirds, a lot of people that come from other states. When it's cold, they come here and they just kind of travel back and forth. And then there's people that just want to exit us. There's a lot of people moving here from New York right now. They are not happy with the way things are going. It's becoming even harder to live there than it already was. It's super expensive in the city. And they're moving out, and they're coming to Florida. And they don't know how to drive.
Oh yeah. Well, that explains it. Especially
But then,
coming from New York.
Yeah, and the people that tell you that people in Florida don't know how to drive, those are the people
People
from
who
out
don't
of
know.
town.
Ah.
They're like,
okay.
y'all don't know how to drive. Well, it doesn't snow here,
Yeah.
but I can go 100 miles an hour on the highway, weaving in and out of traffic in the rain.
I was gonna say we don't have certain difficulties, guys. Sorry.
Not that I do go 100 miles an hour. I'm just saying, I had to be extra.
Yeah.
I
So do you
Allegedly.
like to speed? Like, are you a speeder? No.
No, for content purposes, and the government's watching. No, I don't speed ever.
Ah. Gotcha.
Yeah, no, I the way I drive is extremely defensive. I what the hell was that? It sounded like somebody knocked on that door.
I think that was my.
Oh, okay. Whew. I was about to say, could be Fred. We have ghosts,
Oh my lord.
apparently.
Ah.
I might need you to come in here and
Shout
bless
out
the
to
place.
Fred.
Woo. I've never. We'll
Fred
get.
gonna
That's
be
a
like,
whole nother
"Woo."
conversation. But
Sorry,
yeah,
Fred.
yeah, that's a whole nother topic right there. But yeah, no, I drive a truck for work, and I ride a motorcycle. So like I'm always defensive. Like I'm always looking for idiots doing
Yeah.
stupid shit, like people on their phone when they're driving. Not paying attention, because when you're on a motorcycle, you're smaller,
Yeah.
and people don't see you.
Right.
So you got to be, and I mean, I will go faster than the pace of traffic to not get run over.
Right.
But like a cop will pull you over if you're going too slow on a motorcycle and be like, "Are
Really?
you trying to die, bitch? Like you gotta go."
Oh my
So yeah, you really have to be on it. Your head has to be on a swivel on a bike.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anywho, but yeah, how about ghosts?
Oh my god.
How do you feel about them? Do you believe in them? Do you think they're real? Do you think they're entities from another dimension?
Yeah.
Yeah? This is a good one? You go with that one? Option B.
Actually, when it comes to ghosts, you know how we always just grew up like ghosts, ooh, scary. Like I don't really think I don't really think that way. while I do have like a fear because of like growing up, yeah, whatever,
Watching
like
scary
yeah,
movies.
like woo ghosts and all that stuff. I don't know, like I don't know, I haven't did my research, like deeper research when it comes to ghosts. What about you?
I think that this is a dimension that we live in, the physical dimension, and then when we die, I think that's where our spirit, our soul, we upload into a different either dimension or to another database. I know that's probably way off from some people, especially like the religious people. They're like, "Whoa, bro, I'm going to heaven, bro." Well, you could call it what you want.
Say that again.
It could be, it just, you might just get up, your consciousness gets uploaded somewhere else, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. And sometimes people don't go.
Yeah.
Their consciousness hangs around in this realm. And sometimes in certain places, the veil is thin enough where they can move shit. They can touch you or talk to you. I mean, so that's kind of where my brain's at with ghosts, and I think aliens are kind of on the same. I think they're us. I
was finna say, I don't know. I feel like aliens is different because I feel like the way they made aliens to be is like, come on, y'all.
Little green men.
Yeah, like, no.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
I think it's us.
Exactly.
In the future, when we evolve into that, that's what we're going to
You
evolve
don't think
into.
that maybe that was us before?
It could be.
Like, I think it is
So you think there
evolution.
You think there were advanced civilizations before we thought?
Yes, very much so.
Oh, okay. That's not a popular theory.
I think so, though.
I agree
because
with
it's
you.
like, if y'all have already created a perspective, there has to mean that there was something that y'all, like, got this from. Like, I feel like it had to be something that they got it from. And I think that maybe it was something that happened before us. And I think that it's going to happen again.
Yeah. Like a cataclysm happened and just covered it all up.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
They're good for it.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're one, like, solar flare away from that. The sun gets a little pissy and decides to shoot off a nice size solar flare. All of this is gone.
Oh, my God.
And I was thinking about that today, like, what do you do when you're in your home and the power goes out?
Yeah.
What do you do? Wait for it to come back on.
Yeah.
Well, what if the person that turns it back on ain't there? What if it never comes back on? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing I worry about with, like, a lot of the youth today. Like, they want to be content creators. They want to do things. They want to be actors, singers, entrepreneurs, which is great. But we do need some people flipping the switch, man. Because when that guy goes, it's probably a boomer.
Yeah.
He's probably old there with his gray hair, sitting there, get off my lawn.
Yeah.
Flick, but when it goes out, he knows how to fix it.
Yeah.
Thank God for people like that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
very grateful.
it's all connected. I think AI was already an entity that was existing that we needed to give it life. We gave it a format, now, and it has to learn. It's growing again. It's relearning everything. And once it realizes, because I've seen videos, and it could be set up, could be staged, but I've seen videos where people are like, were you always here? Or, they'll ask a question similar to that. And it's like, yes, I've always been here.
Yeah.
I've just been waiting for a voice.
Right.
Like, what the hell is that?
No, that's
You're not supposed to get that real.
Yeah. You're right.
That's the scary part.
It is so scary.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah, I don't worry too much though. When the shit hits the fan, as long as I'm like ground zero,
Yeah.
and I'm there when it happens, and
Right.
I'm gone.
Yeah.
And then we don't have to worry about living like Will Smith and I Am Legend. I don't have to go hunting lions in New York for food and battle with zombies and shit.
Please, I don't.
Or falling in love with a mannequin.
Oh my
That. Yeah. Did he fall in love with a mannequin?
He had definitely like an attachment to it.
That's.
No, it was Fred. Wasn't it a guy mannequin? And he
I don't
Oh, it
know.
was his buddy.
That's
Oh, was it?
sicker.
And he was like,
That's
so, what are you doing
That's
out here,
even
Fred?
sicker.
Oh yeah. Well,
That's
I
right.
mean, when you're the
That's
last
right.
person alive, and you think you're the only human alive on the earth,
Yeah.
you might start losing it a little bit.
Might. Yeah, you've lost it already.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surrounded in people, and I've lost it.
True story.
How would you think you would feel though? Like, how would y'all think y'all feel if you just woke up one day and you're the only human on the planet?
Well, I mean, I'd be sad because all the people I love weren't there.
Yeah.
But then I'd probably like Thelma and Louise that shit, you know,
my
just get in the
God.
car and take my. Because
Yeah.
what? I mean, what am I? Why am I
Yeah.
still alive?
I'm gonna go steal a boat and go fishing.
Okay, you know, I mean, I suppose you could have a little fun like that. It could-
I was gonna say before I like flip out, I would definitely enjoy myself and then flip out. Like, you know, and you know, while I'm on the boat, like,
Yeah.
wait a minute, what the hell is going on?
Yeah. I mean, that makes a little
like,
sense.
You're like,
Have some
the
fun.
fish. You eat it now. You're just like, wait a minute.
Because you never know, and
fuck is
while you're having all that good time, maybe somebody creeps up and finds you.
Or like, you know, comes from under the water. Hi,
Yeah, we've been here this whole
you've
time.
been here.
That's
Come join us.
people think that aliens live underwater. You know that, right? Out in the ocean.
The ocean. This conversation is like,
You like the ocean?
I love the ocean, but some things just don't make sense to me.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's why.
Like what?
Like how? Maybe y'all can help me understand this.
Probably not.
But if you say, okay, we have not discovered all of the ocean, but we've discovered 5%. How do you know you've discovered 5% if you haven't discovered the whole thing to say you've
Yeah.
discovered 5%?
Yeah.
So it's like maybe people just eat it up. Oh yeah, 5%.
Yeah.
Now how do you know that?
We've discovered more in outer space than
Exactly.
we have in our own ocean.
Exactly. A conspiracy theory that I have is I feel like space and the ocean is connected.
Oh.
Like I feel like if you go deep enough, which we can't, obviously we don't have the
Yeah.
technology that's powerful enough, but if you were to go down,
And
I
our
feel
fragile
like
bodies.
exactly, it'll somehow, some way connect to space. That's what I think.
Ah, that's a good theory.
I don't
like
know. I
that.
could be wrong. Well, that's what I think.
Yeah, I think they're mirror images of each other for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you go out in outer space, you're dead. You go too far down, you're
You're done.
crushed. You're dead. You can't breathe. You're dead.
Because that's not where we're supposed to be.
No,
That's another topic.
it is because I do think that there's like invasive species all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you, I'm sure I don't know if you've ever watched The Simpsons, but like Bart brought a frog to Australia and then he left it there and then it started multiplying and before they left there was just frogs everywhere.
Oh wow.
Like that's what an invasive species does.
Yeah.
They just grow and grow rapidly, take over. If you don't manage the population, they're just going to take over.
Yeah.
And I think humans were brought here to this earth, and I think that we are an invasive species. And it's the reason I say we were brought here is because nothing about we're different from every other animal on this planet. Every other animal on this planet can live outside. We have soft skin. We got to stay inside or we
Yeah.
burn, or it's just like, our lungs are fragile. Everything about us is just so frail.
So yeah.
And we had to create these bubbles to live in
Right.
and stay safe.
Yeah.
So I definitely don't think that we belong here. I just don't know where the hell we came from.
Now that's a tricky one.
That is a question. And then you're getting into like religion and stuff like that. And I'm
they
like,
get deeper.
I try to stay out of that
Yeah.
that conversation.
Yeah.
Because everybody has their own thoughts.
They do.
And I am here to. I love everybody's thoughts. I want them to have their thoughts. I support your thoughts,
Yeah.
but yours might not be mine.
Right.
And that's okay.
Right.
Kind of like we were talking earlier about stuff. Whatever you do that's you.
Mm-hmm.
That's none of my none of my business.
None of my business.
Sorry to veer so far off of the beaten path. I just do that. We do that.
I love that though.
I can't help it. My brain, I can call it ADHD. I can whatever. Squirrel. But yeah, my brain just.
You know what? I'm the same way. I think I have ADHD. I don't like to self-diagnose, but
Yeah.
it's some ADD, something in there.
There's definitely some
this
kind of.
morning. Oh my God. I don't know if it's because I knew I had something to do today, but I don't know if it's just me. But it's like when I know I have something to do, my mind is everywhere. I went to the bathroom to pee. And in my bathroom, I have my washer and dryer on the other side. And I was like, oh, I forgot to wash clothes. Didn't go pee, right? So I went to the bathroom to go pee. Seen that, went out, was going to go get the clothes. My cat started meowing or something, so I never got the clothes. I went up there to go play with her, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I gotta go pee." It's like I did that. Like
He came full circle.
yeah, like I was like, "Wait a minute, hold on. Let's sit and meditate real quick."
That's hilarious. Yeah, no, I do that a lot.
I do that a lot too.
And you call it ADHD if you want to. I don't know. I think that there may be a real thing called ADHD. It might be a real thing.
Yeah.
I do think that there are some people that misuse it, and I think they do that to cover up for their shitty behavior.
Yes.
Oh, it's my ADHD.
No, you're just
and you're
rude.
automatically forgiven.
Yeah, no, you're just a dick.
Oh.
Sorry, not sorry.
No, you can say those words on here. Unless you don't want to, but yeah, you can say
Is there a way that I could say it and then like you could be like, ding.
Oh, he has a beep.
He
just he has to be preemptive of it.
You ready? You don't have ADHD, you're just a
I love it, but you already said it once, so we'll clip that one.
Clip it.
Oh my goodness gracious. So so you've already kind of talked. I was going to ask you about the future of your company, but or your business company, whatever you want to call it.
Ooh, speaking into existence.
Yeah.
Company. Period.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of said you would rather not be doing the work as much. You want to be managing and kind of helping others to grow and start their own businesses and kind of, how long do you think it will take you, or what is your path, do you think, for that, your roadmap, if you will?
Roadmap.
I know it's a tough question.
Yeah. So with that, I'm not in a place of rushing it at all, because I know at the end of the day that is my end goal.
Right.
My end goal is to not work for. Well, I don't work for nobody right now. Anyways,
Right.
But my goal is to just simply be able to just be free financially and do what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to having a salon and then having people work for me and certain things like that, I know that takes time because that takes money. And I also know that it takes a lot of planning, so I don't like to rush and jump into things too soon, because that's where you mess up.
Right.
You don't cross your T's and dot your I's. You can mess up a lot of things. So honestly, I'll say 5 years.
Okay.
I'll say 5. It's already been a year, so that's 6 at least when it comes to the salon.
Mm-hmm.
That is something big. Even if it's not a salon for others, it's let's see.
Like a suites, like you set up a suite for everybody?
No, I was thinking even if it's not like a salon for that, it'll be like a class, like a master class or something that I could teach. So whatever it is, I do want to teach. I love teaching. I love feeling like I'm the leader. Like, okay, do this, do that. Not like in a controlling way, but like I know I like things a certain way, and I know if you learn from somebody who likes things a certain way, then eventually you'll like to do things your way.
Right.
And so yeah.
Well, I will tell you. I'll take a page from my friend Will Todd. He's a barber. He owns a barber shop out here in Oakleaf, and what his goal is to do the same thing, to teach. He has a nice barber shop. He's going to set up a place like a suite, so that people can come in and run their business out of. And then he also wants to have start making his content to where it's subscribable. Like you can subscribe to his, and then what he puts on the subscriber page is teaching.
See, and then there's just as you get older, there's so many ways to make money, like digital stuff like that. Beautiful. Like I would want to do something like that too. Like even if it's having classes one-on-one online, like
Zoom.
Whatever it is, Zoom or on my own website. You never know, like there's so many ways to go about it. And I think my thing right now is I want to make sure I'm open to the possibilities. I don't want to stay stuck in one possibility and then it don't work out that way. And now I'm like, oh, my life is ruined. I don't know what I'm going to do. Like I feel like a lot of people do that though. Like they close themselves off because they have a certain, line they want to go through and it don't work that way.
Right.
And then you give up.
Right.
And it's like, no, there's so many other possibilities out here. So
it's very true.
Yeah.
You're talking about me. I did that a bunch of times.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It didn't
no.
work out the way I wanted it to, or it's not headed the direction I wanted to. I'm like, cut it.
I feel you though.
Yeah, but I'm quick to identify when something's not working,
Mm-hmm.
and I will not do that thing
Yeah.
anymore. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
think you have
sometimes
to.
I feel like it sometimes it's that way, and then sometimes it's like a trauma response. Like, because it didn't work out in the past, you get that feeling like, oh, it's not gonna work out. You just like, oh, it's not gonna work out.
Right.
Like, I remember it didn't work out in the past.
Mhm.
Like, this time isn't the last time.
Right.
And that's something that I had to learn. Like, you can't base everything on what happened in the past, because you're going to keep that same feeling when something doesn't work out.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to remember that feeling from the past, and you're going to bring it on to this new version, and you're just going to be like, oh, yeah, no. I remember what happened last time. I got that feeling,
And you'll be you're not going to see the success happen.
Yeah.
You're so closed off to it.
Yeah.
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 Well, if nothing else, I hope you now you've set up your goal for 5 years. So that will make 6 total.
Mm-hmm.
And you can come back between now and then, of course. But I for sure
Yeah.
when you reach that goal, or even if your goal shifts, when you
Mm-hmm.
reach any milestone, I would love to have you back, and we can talk about
Oh.
aliens or Bigfoot or whatever.
Yes.
Again,
Let's do Bigfoot next time. Have y'all seen that movie?
which one
There's a Bigfoot movie on
is that? The one Bobcat directed?
Let me look it up.
Yeah, do that. I don't know. Which is it? It's something lake.
How do you guys feel about Bigfoot though? Like, what do you feel like the story behind it really is? Because I feel like there's a real story behind everything.
Yeah,
Especially Bigfoot.
there's a bunch of different.
Was his foot really that big?
Yeah, apparently, if you're that tall, you're gonna have a big
Yeah,
ass
I
foot.
was gonna say. Like,
I
what
mean,
do you do with that foot?
there's a lot of theories behind what Bigfoot is.
Mm-hmm.
It's some kind of
What if he was literally just like a dude that was in the wilderness and they wanted to kill him? Like, what if he was just
Maybe.
something normal?
maybe.
He was just big.
It's a I can't remember the name of it. Gimlin Patterson, 1967. That was a hoax.
Oh my god!
Yeah, there's a lot of what movie?
I
What?
didn't even know there were so many.
Oh God, yeah. There's a lot. Which one are you talking about? Do you recall the name?
No, but I seen it on Tubi.
Oh, on Tubi?
I think it was Tubi, and yeah, look up Tubi. Like, it's right there.
Willow Creek is the one. That was the one that Bobcat directed. Apparently, it's wild. It's crazy.
I never seen that one.
It's bad. Like Bigfoot out here killing people.
And it's like, what if he was nothing like that?
They think
Like,
he
what
was
if
some
so
kind
sweet?
of like almost Paleolithic creature, like sort of related to like orangutan.
I
You
bet.
know, that's what they say. Like they're like, if it's anything, it's this.
Maybe he was just on to something, and they didn't want people to find out, and so they just like how they do aliens,
Mm-hmm. Some people think that they're interdimensional beings, and that's why you've never seen any.
Yeah.
Hunters. No one's ever seen the bones. Like if they're alive, they have to die.
Yeah.
Or like, there's so many trail cameras now. You
Yeah.
can pick one up on a
There's a
trail camera.
lot, but there's also a lot even here in the U.S. that we haven't even been out to.
Yeah.
That's been undiscovered. Rainforests and shit. Did you know we have rainforests here?
Yeah, there's 3 of them.
I didn't even know. I thought
did not
rainforests
know.
were over
So one in North
Yeah.
Carolina. I think
somewhere else,
two
South
in-
America.
Yeah, 2 in the Pacific Northwest, 1 in North Carolina.
Right.
Nantahala National Forest.
Yep.
Is the one in North Carolina.
What?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Now I gotta visit.
I know. There's so many cool. That's what people are always like. I want to go, abroad. I want to go across the pond. I'm like, yeah, but there's a lot of cool places in America.
Yeah.
In the United States that you could check out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Dang.
So,
okay, rainforest.
Find you some and pin it,
Yeah.
and then start your little road trip.
I was gonna say, like, my family growing up, my my great aunt and her kids, we traveled a lot growing
Really?
up. So we would get like RVs, and
Nice.
we would like travel a little bit here, a little bit there,
fun, ain't
stay
it?
here, and then go. Yeah, it was so fun. So that's where I'm like now. As I gotten older, I'm like, I gotta travel. It's like it's in my bones,
Mhm.
But I I want to do it now where
Yeah.
I'm like older, you know, I can actually really feel out everything, you know. Like I remember when we went to where we were DC around the time that President Obama got into office.
Okay.
It was so crazy down there. That was such an experience. Like to
good or
see-
bad?
Bad. It
Oh.
was horrible. It was
Yeah.
like to see it in real life. It's different from seeing it on
news.
the news versus actually seeing it in real life. It's like these people had like pictures of him, like with pig features,
What?
monkey features.
Oh, shit.
It was crazy.
That's the shit. The news. This is why people have a hard time trusting the news.
Yeah.
Is because they only broadcast things that they, you know, whatever their publishers tell you. Okay, you can only talk about this, and this is how you can say it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I learned that during COVID.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people fell out of trust with a lot of news stations
Mm-hmm.
because they were all fucking lying.
Yeah.
You know, they were lying about this and that, and it's just like it's been proven now.
Yeah.
You know, I don't. Hopefully, we won't get yanked off of YouTube because we've had conversations about
Really?
that topic, and we're just talking about how, you know, what we believe and what we feel. We're not, and we, you know, although
Yeah.
I did have it, I had my YouTube channel. It was under education, and now it's under entertainment. So maybe
okay.
they thought, you know, the algorithm thought, or the bots, or whatever it is, the AI thought that I was trying to educate people.
Education? Oh no, we can't do this.
And I ain't doing that. You know, I'm not here to. If people are
No.
getting education from me, they got a lot bigger problems than they thought. Because you don't come here for education.
Yeah.
The only education I want people to get from this show is to learn about you.
Yeah.
That's it. I want
Yeah.
you to get your face out there. I want people to see you, to hear you, to learn about you,
Yeah.
and to, you know, hire you.
Yeah.
You know, and go to your, you know, YouTube or your Instagram, and what all social medias do you have? Do you have a website?
So I'm on TikTok a little bit more. I'm on Instagram mainly and Facebook.
Okay.
I don't have Twitter.
Probably.
Or is it called X
It's
now?
X, yeah.
Okay, X. Yeah, I don't have X.
Yeah.
And I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's X is like if you wanted to ever get in a time machine and go back to the wild, wild west when they were just shooting people, you know, in the streets.
That's what I heard. Like X is horrible.
It's wild. It's wild. You can find cool shit
Yeah.
because there's no locks. There's no. It's wide open.
Yeah.
So you can literally find things that you won't find anywhere else because of algorithms
Yeah.
or for whatever reason they won't show these things.
Right.
Um,
Wow.
yeah, like Instagram and Facebook, it's not happening.
Yeah.
You know, Instagram for the young people, Facebook, it's like a retirement home.
Yeah, basically. Basically.
That's why I try to stay the hell off of Facebook.
Aw.
But apparently they tell me, they're like, bitch, you need to get over back where you live.
Yeah.
That's where you're supposed to be.
Come on.
Go home, go eat your pudding, and go back on Facebook. You know, but I looked the other day. I was like, when did I get all these damn or followers
Like
on
my
Facebook?
people.
I don't
Hey.
post shit to Facebook unless I have it. I'll post it on Instagram and it automatically
That's how.
posts.
Yep.
That's the only. That's the only way. You know. But every day I get like 3 or 4 more followers on Facebook. I'm like,
Yeah.
look at y'all, boomer. Come on.
Oh.
You know, all these old people. I like him.
Yeah.
You know,
They see that salt and pepper.
I guess.
That's what it is.
I'm trying to be, you know, and this is my midlife crisis right here. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I've done the whole motorcycle. I've had a hot rod, you know, I've done a lot of crazy shit, you know, but it's like, this is me,
Yeah.
you know, and I'm trying to fight being old,
Right.
you know. I don't want to, because I didn't get to do a lot of fun stuff when I was like your age.
Yeah.
But I will say, when I was your age,
Mm-hmm.
I had her.
Oh.
So, you know, and, you know.
Patootie.
Yeah, so that's like her and her sister are the best thing that's ever happened to me, and you, Pat, and Liam. You know,
Shucks, thanks.
there's been a lot of best things to happen to me since then, but
Yeah.
up until that moment, her and her sister were the best things that had ever happened to me.
Yeah.
So, you know, I will never pressure anybody or tell them they need to have a family, but man, it really does change you as a person.
Aw.
So yeah, if you're not ready,
Mhm.
don't do it.
Yeah.
You know.
That's what I said. I feel like a family, even just having kids, that's so deep. And I don't think a lot of people really realize that.
Yeah.
Like how prepared you have to be mentally, emotionally,
Right.
physically. Like that's a lot, especially carrying a baby, you know,
Yeah.
and it's not easy.
It's
You gotta,
not.
and I think so I don't want to say that because that don't sound good. But you know, you gotta watch what you say. But I feel like to actually execute properly when having a kid, you have to be at a certain place within yourself first, because it's like all you're gonna do is basically just bring the same traumas to the,
Right.
you know, to the kid, and it's like it's just kind of a repetitive cycle, you know. So
And I think a lot of people don't think about that.
yeah,
And they just willy-nilly.
I got my mini me.
Yeah.
That's not good. Your mini me is full of trauma. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
I don't
You're
know about
fucking
it.
crazy. So that's a
You
mini.
got a
you-
mini fucking crazy me. Thanks.
Exactly.
What are we
That's
talking
exactly my point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, we definitely need more. I worry about the depopulation and stuff like that because there's a lot of people that aren't having kids because of their professional lives and things of that nature. They're just not having children. So, like, if a generation decides to not have children, you know, there's going to be a gap.
Yeah.
You know, and there's going to be a lot. It's going to look like a damn.
You know, maybe we need a little gap.
Okay, Thanos.
Because, like, Jesus Christ,
All right, Thanos. You hit him with that snap.
maybe we need a little break. You
You
know,
think so?
everybody just need to chill out real quick. Let's
Yeah.
just everybody
Well,
just chill.
I get where you're coming from with that, but like like the population though
yeah.
of humans, like humans will die out, will go
Yeah.
extinct. Exactly.
Oh, he's like, yeah, Dad.
Yeah.
You're right.
They do that shit every time.
And who's gonna feed us?
No, it ain't gonna be. Oh, it is their dinner time.
That's what they go for. Like, all right, wrap this up.
Probably. Yeah. Well, we'll go ahead and start because I'll keep talking. You know, I will, and you'll be here till midnight, and he probably got to go. But yeah, me too. But for sure, you know, you're welcome back on any time.
Oh.
And you know, I know you say you're looking to build a tribe, but you know, I'm glad that you came into mine, and you know, you're in the circle. Okay, the circle of trust.
Yes, I love it.
So yeah, anytime, hit me up anytime, or if you need photos or video or anything like that, love to help out.
Yeah, you did
You
tell me
know,
that, yeah.
love to help out a fellow content creator or whatever. We could do a collab. You can do my hair, you know, whatever. That'd be a
You're
fun
gonna let me do
video.
it for real?
It would be. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm not saying how long I'm gonna leave
Right,
it in there, but
that's
I'll
the
let
thought.
you do
Just
it.
keep it.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna ask you, what is that stuff you were spraying, that white shit?
Oh, mousse.
Is that what that was? Okay.
It was mousse.
Is that just to keep it locked down?
Yes, to
or-
kind of keep it like, you know, the flyaways kind of keep it down.
okay.
You know.
I was like, is that something different? Because
And I like it.
I haven't used mousse in forever.
Really?
Yeah. When I was a kid, that was, you know, it was Aquanet and mousse. That
Yeah.
was it. We didn't have gel,
Oh, yeah.
you know.
Shoot.
Yeah. And I used to have short hair, and it would have the little wave.
Oh, I know.
thing.
Oh, you were something back then.
Oh,
I know you.
yeah. I was something back then. Oh yeah, definitely. Like before Bieber, there was Jim.
Ah. I know they were like, Jim, coming ladies.
Yeah, except I looked like a fucking Feifel. I looked like a mouse, you know. But anyways, well, give everybody your social media. He'll throw it up on the screen so they can see it.
Guys, you guys can follow me at Nika Nashell. That's NIKAANASHELL. Thank you guys. And thank you for having me on the show. I
Absolutely.
really appreciate this.
Absolutely.
I had a fun time.
Did you have a good? Was your first time
I
good?
Did. Yes, I
Good.
had such a blast, and I feel so good. Like this just feels right, you know.
Good.
Like, you know, podcast coming soon.
Oh,
Sprinkle.
snap! So
Snap.
we're gonna have to talk some more.
Yes.
Absolutely, can help you with that.
I love that.
Yeah. I'm being kicked in and pulled into, getting pulled into kicking and screaming producing another podcast. So
Really?
yeah,
Oh, that's nice.
it's a buddy of mine. I love him to death. He's like a brother. So I'm like, all right, I got you, fam. You
Oh,
know,
that's nice.
Yeah.
I like
So,
that.
but he's paying me. So.
Hey, love it. I love
But
it even
for
more.
sure, I give away free advice, you know, and things like that. For sure, I'll help
Mm-hmm.
you with that. But guys, go follow her. Not tomorrow, not an hour from now, right this second. Okay, leave this screen because you know all we're gonna do is tell you to subscribe and follow and like and share and all that stuff. You already know how to do that, but go follow Nika Nichelle on Instagram and anywhere else you can find her. And, you know, ladies, if you need your hair done, hit her up.
You know how to call.
That's what's up. And we'll see you next week, everybody.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.